The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials up 140. You get the Nasdaq up 70. S&Ps are up 21. Gold contracts down $5.80 at $12.88 an ounce. We have silver down a penny, $17.05. Platinum down 13, $9.71. You get the copper market off a penny and a half at $2.90 a pound. Light sweet crude up 17 cents, $48.96 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note down 7 ticks, 126.18. 30-year bond down 10, 155.05. King dollar up 389 ticks, 93.345. We got to go see what the VIX looks like, man.
Yeah, I've been keeping my eye on it.
To see how
you can guess where it is, right? Not as high as it was Friday. That's for sure.
Quick crush, right? Yeah. The VIX gets a look at that, man. VIX,
that's how it'll react if the market keeps going up every time after it goes down, right?
Totally.
It's not required. It's just
it's normal. Yeah. So the VIX last week, folks, so it went from a price point of 952. That was on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Hit a high on Friday of 728.
1728.
Yeah. 1728 opens today at 1405, and it's opens at 1405, and now you're down at 1272. All's right with the market, no doubt. All right?
Hey, let's see what happens.
877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. I know what's going on in your world. If you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, folks, great time to do it. You got high volatility out here. Come over to our website at TFNN. You see the banner on the top of the side. You can hit the banner, bring up the exchange to put $25,000 of paper money into your account, and you can trade along with us with these defined option contracts. So let's go to the dollar first.
Sure.
So the dollar out here, it came off the bottom August 4th, had some decent volume coming off the bottom. Friday, you pull back into that area with volume. So it's going to get like we did 28,000 contracts versus 31. It's like, okay, do you want to crack? So today's going to be a big day because it doesn't, it has the price. It looks like volume's not going to be that great. It'll probably be 20,000 or something. The real key is it going to hold on price and try to get some juice in order to get that bounce continuing?
Sure.
If we go over to the gold contract, now, gold, folks, is in a confirmed ABC structure on the way up. 1327 is the number. And I expect you're going to build some cars here. The reason that I'm thinking you're going to build more cars is that it looks to me that if we put this on a continuous contract, that it looks like gold not only wants to do that ABC, but I'm thinking that it wants to run to that swing high of 1377. It's just because if we take out this consolidation, the consolidation since November, that's what that vicious downdraft was, 1338 to 1218.
Sure.
There's a lot of selling there, man.
Yeah.
And, it's tried every single time to get up over it. And we'll see whether it can work this time. Market-wise here, we go take a look at these S&Ps for a second. I'll show you. I like this trade. So if we go take a look at the Nadex platform, not that one. Okay, so there's all different time frames that you can do. So I just did the 12 o'clock one. I got a bunch of these on, folks. But this 12 o'clock one, to me, is kind of, they're all interesting when I got into them.
Sure.
So the different spreads, there's a 2450 to 2460. And now you're trading at 2460, 125. But when I look at risk reward, as to the expansion topside, we had fast expansion topside. What did I get these at? So
58.6 it looks. So
58.6.
So paying $14 per contract.
Okay. 58 0.06, right?
Nope, 0.6.
Oh, 0.6, okay. Okay, so
That's, yep.
would that be right? Oh, there's 5 up there. I got it. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, I'm risking $14, and in this case, if you went down to the 50, you'd get 86.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And that's realistic in that, I think we're up, 10, 12, 14 points in the S&P right now, even more. So,
yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. And this is till noon.
Yes.
This contract here.
Yes.
So
yeah, we're up 20 points. Yeah.
Yeah. So when we look at it, and we had that big expansion. So if we bring this a little bit closer, if I bring that a little bit closer, what you're going to see is that your big expansion got to 24.59. So we'll see where that checks out.
And that's right on the opening bar.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
If we go inside the Dow Industrials, we see the strength versus the weakness. Strength out here, look at that. Strength is Goldman. Goldman's putting 35 positive points. Apple 12, Boeing 11. Taken away from it, McDonald's 4, Home Depot 4, and that's about it.
Yeah, not much, yeah.
NDX 100, strength versus the weakness. Strength Micron, oh, look at this. The chips stocks start again. Micron's up 4%, NVIDIA's up 3.9%. Western Digital is up 3%. Taken away from it, JD.com is down 5%. Netflix is off 1.5%. C-Trip is down 1.3%. And let's go into the small caps. Now, see, the small caps, Russell 2000, man, this thing came down hard last week. You went from 141.79 on Tuesday down to 135. Have the juice, and you're bouncing with tremendously lighter volume. So right now, the small caps look to me like they're probably going to be the weakest. One of the tigers want to take a look at Disney. Disney right now is up 36 cents. Oh, this is a mess. Look at this. This blew out its bottom. Yeah, I wouldn't be touching Disney. That's an ABC down. That's your A point is 116.10. Your B's 102. Let's call it 103. I say 116. That's $13. That's 97, 98 price projection. And that'd make sense because that's 93 over there.
Sure.
There's a high volume. The whole cable TV thing is really changing much quicker than I think a lot of these companies, they knew it was there, but I think probably quicker than all of us realize.
Sure. Yeah. No. Technology in general, right? Everything.
I was reading an article today, and this guy's so true. He was talking about the summer of us all cutting the cord, right?
Yep.
But then he was saying, yeah, I cut the cord. He says, now I try to find my shows, and I can't figure out which, did I watch the show on Netflix? Did I watch the show on Amazon?
Sure.
So he was complaining that,
Yeah, it's not all on one cable box anymore. Not
right
yet, but
right.
that may change too. And
whoever figures out that clicker for
clicker,
one and all.
No more clickers.
No,
it's not clickers.
No. Frank's shot. That's a beautiful thing, your shot, Frank. That's good, man. On Disney, that is. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow Industrials right now are up 134. Nasdaq's up 65. S&Ps are up 20. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. So Dow right now is up 138. You got the Nasdaq up 28. Nasdaq's up 68, rather. S&Ps are up 20. Let's go over to that bond market. We take a look at these bonds. Yeah, so this baby still won't back off. You know, you came. The 10-year is laying right next to the June highs, 127.08. Yeah, I mean, that was a good push last week.
Definitely.
You know, you had
bonds are higher, that's for sure, right?
1.4 million. You're pushing into it. 1.4 million contracts last Friday. We're going into 2.4, so you need big volume, no doubt. And you're backing off today, though, with very light volume. And I was looking at this Friday. So the Fed Fund futures, that got under the 50 mark in March. Now it's June. Wouldn't that be weird if the short-term rates don't even go up?
When everything's showing no inflation, right? That's going to weigh on things for sure. I think we have FOMC minutes out tomorrow or Wednesday.
Okay, cool. So that would be, that'll be from the last meeting, which they didn't go up, but the market's going to be looking for like, okay, where they're thinking about the balance sheet.
It might be tomorrow that they come up.
Right.
Yeah.
877-927-6648. Some of the higher volume stocks out here. And I expect you're going to get a low volume market out here today. You get Snap up 83 cents. And you know what we do have, too? You're going to get a lot of the 13 Fs out here from the last quarter. So that's going to make a difference as to where everyone's moving around. NVIDIA up $6, $6.50. Apple's up $1.80. You have Facebook up $2.60. They're all moving, right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's quite a day in the NASDAQ. Up over 1%, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
So Facebook's up 260. Let's see where Google's at. Google's up $7. That doesn't look much on the chart, though, does it? Look at that.
Yeah.
Because Google's down from.
Yeah, 986.
Yeah, and that was the 24th of July.
Yeah.
The King. Let's go see the King. I'm going to give the King some money today. I got to order some household goods today.
There you go.
So the King, Amazon, is down from 1,083. Yeah, this is this looks to me, this is a good bounce. That's what it looks like. But Amazon could bounce to like 987 easy, or maybe even there.
I was gonna say $7 is definitely easy in Amazon.
Yeah, $1,000. $1,000. Oil. Let's go take a look at the oil market out here. I was just looking at the USO. USO, and this is where this. Yeah, I'll bring the USO up first so you can see how this works. As this USO posts 22.1 million outflow last week, the 6th straight withdrawal. Now, what's interesting about this is that, the USO trades off the WTI,
Okay.
right? And this is as much supply and demand, that you have to pay attention to because it's real.
Definitely.
And
Definitely.
and it's amazing what these ETF structures have actually done to the marketplace.
Yeah.
Because, I'd say prior to ETFs coming in the marketplace, to be more professionals versus, let's say that we're out there and say, hey, we think oil's going up. We buy a bunch of it. Everyone buys a bunch of it and say, well, guess what? There's more demand.
Right? Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, they're saying the 6th straight withdrawal. Is that what 6th straight withdrawal? Outflows last week.
Yes, and it was 22 million following withdrawal of 190 million from the fund in the prior week.
Right. And so what happens, folks, is that when that withdraws, the USO has to sell oil.
Sure.
And that's in the WTI contract, too.
Yes. Yep.
877-927-6648. Let's go and take a look at the 3 Qs, since the Qs got the good bounce out here.
Quite a bounce.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is going to be pretty cool watching this because 143.40 is the number to keep your eye on, folks.
Okay. High Thursday, right?
Yeah, and we're over that right now.
Yeah.
If you stay over it, guess what? The high is game again, which is just a mind blower, but it would be.
Sure.
This is a 145.96. You close underneath that today, and if we have lighter volume, that'd be a monster failure. Well, not a monster failure, but it very well could be a small ABC structure on the way down. 143.90 on that side. This is pretty cool. So watch this. You actually get 2 of them because inside the lower range is that 143.90.
Yep.
So that would be bearish,
Sure.
but that under that level there would be the big one.
Yeah.
143.40.
Okay.
So we got the 2nd week in August. You got a few more weeks, 3 more weeks. Well, left.
It's like the 3rd week almost, right? We're on the 14th.
15th.
Yeah.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is pretty wild.
Seriously. Walmart comes out with their earnings, I believe, Thursday or Friday as well.
Okay, let's take a look at it. That's the 17th.
Yeah, so that's Thursday, I believe.
And that's going to be, so Walmart.
We have a bunch of retailers. We'll get the list out of this week.
Yeah.
Home Depot, I believe, is this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So look at that. So Walmart, folks, takes in $485 billion a year.
Yeah.
There's only 52 weeks in a year.
What's remarkable though, they're not growing. Look at 2013, you had 470, call it,
right,
to 495. You're talking in 2018, 5 years in marginal growth at best. In a time when, I guess you could almost just say that any growth is good growth when you're a retailer like brick and mortar like Walmart.
Right.
That thankfully they've probably capitalized enough to maintain that $500 billion of revenue that they take in annually.
No doubt.
Yeah.
It's intriguing. So, folks, where we are in Florida, and I think Publix is pretty big in general, but they're really big around here, and they're a private company. And the store is great, and the service is great. And the first time that I saw some pushback from employees have been like the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay.
And what they're telling me is that they're cutting back on the amount of employees that are in the store.
Okay.
And they're not happy. And that was so weird. And I was looking, I said, I wonder if this is because of Amazon.
Sure.
Because that Publix culture, folks, is pretty cool.
Sure.
I mean, people, they start there, they give them stock. So there's people that actually start at Publix, you retire 20, 25 years later, and they have a lot of money because it's really worked out well.
Sure.
So I was surprised to hear that from a couple cashiers.
That is surprising.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what? I looked at it. Paper towels, there's stuff that we're not buying at Publix anymore because you just hit the button.
Sure.
And marginally, that makes a difference.
Yeah.
So if they're going to start pulling back, that's that customer service. They're known for customer service.
Definitely.
And they are a little bit more expensive, right?
Than a Walmart. You
than
could say it
Target,
to anybody
right?
almost. Yeah.
Excuse me, folks. Let's go take a look at the couple of the big gold stocks. So one of them, Franco-Nevada. This Franco-Nevada is bottom line saying that we're going to see a lot higher prices in gold, folks. This little baby took out a monster consolidation last week and had the volume behind the move. So this is pretty cool. Now, I don't think we're going to go like ASAP just because of this good old King Dollar wants to bounce, but this is pretty impressive. I mean, when you look at where we are inside Franco-Nevada, it looks like Franco-Nevada is going to take the lead again.
Yeah.
You know, we're at 78. Its all-time high is 81.
Yeah, no, interesting with where gold is.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back, and we're bringing our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, up with
That's
us
right.
because he
Gotta love
is doing the second part of his workshop Wednesday night,
Busy
right?
week, man. That's right.
Totally. Stay right there, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 142. Nasdaq is up 72. S&Ps are up 21. Gold's down 470. We're going to be right back. Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome, folks. We have the Dow Industrials right now up 140. You get the Nasdaq up 71. S&Ps are up 20. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Basil Chapman. Now, don't forget, folks, Basil does an outstanding show right here every trading day, noon to 1 Eastern Standard Time. You also got a great newsletter, The Opening Call. You can test drive this opening call by coming over to our website at TFNN. In fact, you're going to see it right on the top of the carousel because you get a double bonus here.
You get 2 webinars, each 90 minutes, and man, we might have some rotation. What's going on with this market right now?
Basil Chapman, what's going on?
Hi, Tom. Hi, Tommy. How are you guys?
We're doing great.
Good
How you
morning,
doing?
We're good. We're good. Winding down the summer, unfortunately, but it's that's the way it goes.
I was going to say, so Basil, do you think you're going to have anything to talk about in this webinar you have coming up Wednesday?
Well, let's say that 90 minutes might be too short.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fascinating because Tommy knows that he and I were talking about when I should do this, and I said I like to do the timing of my webinars at a very critical time and moment in the market's life cycle. And we looked at different dates. I said, I think that first week of August and then following up that second halfway through the month is going to be really important. And look what's happened. You can see this in fact sums things up beautifully.
Yeah, we're putting the S&P up for you because the first one he did, folks, was the 4th.
Sure.
And when you look at this S&P, so the 4th,
right.
Yeah, we were at
Well, it's like right there.
2480,
Yeah.
right? The market took a deep dive,
Yeah.
and now, of course, we took a nice big pop.
So, it's really interesting because what I've been discussing with my subscribers and whenever I've been interviewed and doing my show, I've said it's really important to keep context and time frames in mind. If I'm looking at the daily charts, what happened over just 3 days last week, really Wednesday through even Tuesday through the Thursday morning low, Friday made a fractional low or just tested the lows, and look at this big bounce. The daily really describes the shorter term beautifully, that there's been volatility. You've seen an incredible, the spike that we had in the VIX index, and I spent a lot of time over the last week, and certainly for subscribers over the weekend, sending over charts to say, look at this, you can go back as far as you want, but these big spikes, now it's really in the mid-teens. We've seen, look at all these spikes here. They failed very quickly, and that makes this week's VIX index really important. But we're talking about North Korea. This is the first time in the history of this chart, going back decades, that I've actually introduced North Korea. Most of the time it's China, it was Greece, it was bank crisis, Trump and Comey, all this. This is North Korea. So now what we've got is we've got a new person on the block, and I suspect that this is going to be something we're going to look at periodically over the coming few years. It's just the way it is. Once the little gopher pops up its little head, it kind of wants to keep coming up, and that's really going to be an issue. Now, one of the factors that I'll be talking about and why this is so very, very interesting is if I go to even this weekly chart right here, the middle chart of the VIX index, you're up at 17.28 just 2 days ago on Friday. It's only a day and a half, actually. And look what's happened. We're down at 12.45. So speed is going to be really important, and that's what I'm going to be discussing. The rotation is really important. If I go to the SMHs, look at the viciousness of the down moves and the up moves, and yet here it is at 86.48. The SMH, the semiconductor market vectors, this is the ETF that we use for the SOX index.
Yeah.
Went to 88.35. 89.72 was the week of the 9th of June, all-time high. The low just Friday was 84.08. And here we are at 86.48.
Is that the 9? So, is that the 9 period you have on there? That line?
This black line is the 9 period. This thick black line is the 9 period, and you can see. And what I've been trying to explain.
And they jumped over it, folks. Yeah. So okay.
Yeah, and so one day it's down. Actually, 2 days it's down, and all of a sudden it's back up. That's the daily. What's really important in my work is that we're going to be taking a really good look at what weekly charts are saying. What I've been saying for a while is that my daily charts are getting very weak. But the weekly charts have held very well. Look, you spoke about the SPX just a moment ago, S&P 500. Look, the daily chart goes from 2490 down to the 2437 level. It looks very vicious in the daily, and yet the weekly it says, ho-hum, I'm back above the 9-period moving average, but the MACD is weak. The stochastic's at 85%, which is quite good. And this is what I'm going to try to explain, that this is a period where we want to be looking at what is the rudder? What is going to really take us down? And I'm going to say that I'm going to have specific levels in the Dow that if certain numbers are taken out for the Dow, a close on the weekly chart below 21,600 or 21,550, let's give it a little bit of room, says, aha, for the first time since the breakout, which occurred back in April, the week of the 21st of April, when the S&P was at, the Dow was at 20,379. So the Dow breaking that 9-period moving average in the weekly suddenly sets up something very different. But as we're looking at it right now, the price is holding well. So it's going to be very sector specific. It's going to be very stock specific. We actually have a couple of stocks. This is very interesting. You remember I spoke about a stock with you because I love in my webinars, what I do is I very often I choose a particular stock or stocks, and that's what we follow intensely until the follow-up.
Okay.
And we gave a buy signal on TWO the very next day after my first webinar. And what we were looking at were Chapman wave techniques where you've got a cup formation. We're looking at this Chapman wave inside wedge, this dashed line. We're looking at the gap, how important it is to be able to fill gaps, what happens when gaps are filled. And this is Two Harbors Investment Corporation, it's a REIT management company, already gave a peak F in the weekly chart, gave a peak E in the monthly. So I'm saying, hey, what am I doing here? But look how beautiful it is. Today, as we're speaking, it's just made that requisite leg D that we always look for, and that was really the challenge. And look at this. The market had this sharp decline, and yet this stock, TWO, refused to pull back. Look at those green candles. Since we got that entry point, it's been moving higher, and there's that leg D. And in the Chapman wave, let me just show this. In the Chapman wave methodology, what we're going to be discussing is this in its simplest form. You look for identifiable low bar. You merely count each successively higher peak, alphabetize them, uppercase A, B, C, D on the upside. D is the objective. It can go higher, but that's really the first objective. And that's going to show, that, especially new subscribers, how we try to use the daily chart. Well, we started with a 120-minute chart, but we go to the daily chart, which could lead very well to the weekly chart. So all of a sudden, your shorter term could become a more intermediate term buy or sell signal. And that's what we're going to be studying. So it's an education every single day with my newsletter, and even over the weekend, send lots of charts out starting Saturday, explaining what we're looking at. And right now, this is a very interesting period. It's a perfect time for another webinar Wednesday night.
And folks, just come over to our website at TFNN. You can see right at the top of the carousel. You can test drive his newsletter, 30 days. Immediately, you're going to get the first webinar. Wednesday night, you're in the second webinar. A lot of great information. What I can't wait to see, Basil, is I know you had that VIX on the A. It's like, okay,
yes.
You're really going to get to
Watch
a D?
out.
Yeah, exactly.
Except that VIX is, I don't use that so much for the VIX.
All right, see, he's got too much to talk about. Wednesday night, perfect. Thanks, Basil.
Trades when the market spikes against you. Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 147. You get the Nasdaq up 73. S&Ps are up 23. And if you want to see an acceleration in price,
of some volatility.
Holy cow! So,
excuse me.
Bitcoin, folks, is trading at $42.92. That's $4,292 a coin. And Bitcoin, let's see, July 17th.
Call it a month ago.
1852.
Not bad.
That's pretty intense, man.
Hey.
One gap, two gaps.
It was at 1,000 in March, it looks like, under 1,000. So, yeah. Little in the days of $272 or somewhere around there that I remember it hovering. There you go for a while. Yeah.
Pretty intense.
Not bad.
That is intense.
Sure this
now, as you come over
ahead, yeah.
to our website at TFNN, folks, starting the week out, as we're still in August, we have a Facebook promotion going on.
We said we were just going to do all the indices, and we are. So today's the NASDAQ Composite, but I feel like we should have included Bitcoin now with all that action.
Oh, wow.
No, but that's the one where we even said that one's tough to which one you're going with.
Yes.
You know, that's why we made it nice and simple.
Because it's traded 24 hours a day, too.
Yeah, true. Yeah. See, there you go. Yeah. Lots of problems there. Yeah. So prizes for today: 1 month subscription to Timing the Trade charts for first place.
Yeah.
Second place, a copy of your book, Timing the Trade.
Yeah.
Third place, a Thinkorswim mouse pad, and a random drawing of anyone that guesses for a copy of that U.S. Constitution, Declaration of Independence. And we just got here from the front page of TFNN. Even clicking back, our man, Mr. Basil Chapman's the first, right there, second. And click right there. Here are prizes. Click here. It brings you right to our Facebook page. And today we are guessing the NASDAQ comp. There it is. NASDAQ comp. Where will it close today? Get in there and make your guess. And I think we already have one guess in there for a comment. And yeah, we'll see where that NASDAQ closes out, man. Either way, we get some volatility. We got some action.
Yeah.
And what are we up now?
Right now,
1 point something percent in the NASDAQ. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. almost 1.2%.
Big move.
We're at 6331.22. So get over there, folks. Make a guess.
Yep.
And we'll see where this baby shakes out. Now, it's 3:30 is the cutoff time.
That's right.
Yeah. And, let's see what we got out here.
You can guess every day, so don't feel like you have to wait until that 3:29. Right. Get over there and make a good guess, and then you're in the running.
We got, in the NASDAQ, well, it's 444. We'll see where this shakes out. You got 155 in the NYSE, 444. And, bottom line is that there's no doubt that some are trading here. We'll see whether these prices stick. If we go to the SPY and we take a look at the SPY, you're coming in, the benchmark on that SPY, I like how it just tested it. 246.44. We're over it. So that's the number to keep your eye on, folks. you close over that, guess what? High is game again. Again. Again, as we come into the middle and the end of August. Let's go and take a look at the dollar hasn't moved much. XAU and the HUI. Now, both the XAU and the HUI, they get some decent strength. It's going to take a lot more to get over this consolidation. But they acted pretty good last week. You know, the XAU is laying out here at 83.57. It looks like to me it wants to get up to that April high, which is 90. But this is the long consolidation. I believe this is from November too. 1 second.
Excuse me.
Is that November? That's October. No. This is interesting, actually.
There you go.
Yeah, it is from November. Okay, so you had November and October. We came down hard, 94 to 80. You make it back up. You come down hard, just as hard. Actually, harder. Let's see. Yeah, we came down harder. 320 million versus 248. And that's what it's been doing. Now, the cool thing is that a few of these equities, you know, Franco-Nevada, Royal Gold, which are the prime royalty stocks.
Sure. They
look like they're, you know, like Royal Gold looks like it's in a very large ABC up. And if that's what it is, it's going to not only take out its high of 100, it could get, you know, you get over those levels and there's going to be real action. The real question is going to be, what is the catalyst? Is it inflation? Is it the dollar doing a B to a C of an ABC down? Because what we haven't got yet, and this is what we won't know until we get over the, you know, the highs of last week, is this dollar going up on lighter volume? It definitely went up in lighter volume Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of last week, and it gave it up. Came down with a little volume, but I want to see it get over that. And if we do get over that and get up to like the 95 with light volume, then your probability goes much higher that you get an ABC down to 88.
Okay.
You know, and that'll be like, okay, what's pushing that? And 88, folks, is the DX1. That's the highs of 2008 and 2010. Those are the counter trend bounces.
Yeah.
You break that, then you're talking some low numbers. I think it's going to be hard to break that, but you know, hey, we'll find out. Just because it's traded there so long. But it's a big number to keep your eye on. So we still got, let's see, EVTSER. Just curious as to how many more. These are earnings, so
that was already this morning.
That's this morning. Yep.
So there we go. There's everything in the future.
And let's see. There's still, wow, there's a lot of numbers coming up. Holy cow.
And even I should have, because I've been hearing about them talked about Walmart, and there's others that are right there in terms of Home Depot, Walmart. It's a big week for retail.
Oh, this is blowing my mind. Actually, I'm going through that. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, this is huge.
We got through the big tech stocks, that's for sure. But we got many more. Yeah.
Yeah. And after the market today, you get, wow.
Sure.
Yeah. And then the rest of this week, we got them.
They keep coming.
They keep coming. There's no doubt about that. So, you know, I guess I heard Cisco today was inside the S&P. Not Cisco, the tech lead. Oh, look at this. The S&P just took another leg up. Look at this. Wow. Yep, just took another leg up. Let's go to Paul in San Jose. Hey, Paul, what's going on?
Morning, Paul.
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great, man. Thanks for taking my call. I really appreciate it.
We appreciate the calling, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I was wondering, I hear you guys talking about the cryptocurrencies every once in a while, the Bitcoin, and I've even heard you mention the Ethereum. I was wondering if you could do an analysis for me on this Ethereum. Do you have a chart for these things?
Yeah, we're not sure. How do you spell that? It's ETH, right? I wonder if Google... We'll look for it.
If you go to GDAX, that's the platform I've been using, and you get some pretty good charts on there.
What's it called again?
GDAX.
GDAX.
Okay,
for a platform. Okay.
ETHUR. There it is right there.
I don't know.
Well,
no, that's just. No? I don't think so. Go ahead.
No, stay right there, Paul. We'll be coming right back.
Okay.
877-927-6648. Dow right now is up 152. You get the Nasdaq up 80. S&Ps are up 25. We're going to be right back.
Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A Share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com. Educating investors. Learn how to trade options with swim lessons. Brought to you by TD Ameritrade. Think or swim. Next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. We're talking with Paul from San Jose, and we're talking about cryptocurrencies. So, hey, Paul, what are you doing with this deal?
Ethereum, are you?
Yeah.
So I trade the Ethereum a lot. I use GDAX. That's the platform that I traded on.
Yeah, we got it up.
Sure,
here.
so we pulled it up. We have a chart of it, so we can see 298.50 about. You got the Ethereum trading at right now.
My question to you guys is, if you think this is a potential ABC down, it looks like this thing's going to get hammered. I mean, because it topped out over there, in that 400 range, and it looks like it's forming the C to D leg to me potentially right now.
So, is this the only exchange this trades on?
No, there's multiple exchanges on these things. So.
Just out of curiosity, is this GDAX where are they on Coinbase? Because I've been on Coinbase. Are they like a subsidiary or something of Coinbase? Because I see Coinbase.
Yeah, they're connected with Coinbase. So I use my Coinbase account to fund my GDAX, and I just trade the Ethereum, the Litecoin, and the Bitcoin every once in a while. But primarily the Ethereum there's so much range, and it's really nice.
Yeah, I'd have to look at this more because I can see the volumes underneath it. I believe is that volumes or just price?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah,
no, I believe that's volumes.
Yeah,
I mean I do. Let's see.
That's why I asked if you trade.
Yeah, they are.
Else.
Here's the volume number right here that they're looking at. But again, this is where it gets interesting, right? This is one of the biggest exchanges, I'm sure. But is this just this volumes exchange? What's going on?
It would be.
What's going on? Well,
right. Just like foreign currency with banks. You know what I mean? You get a lot of banks that trade.
What might happen though is something like Ethereum, with Coinbase being the huge one player in the market, this volume might be big enough to actually go off, as in.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Boy, that's so quick.
Cooking, brother.
Good luck, man.
All right,
Keep
man.
those stops in place, no matter what you do on this stuff.
We'll start looking at that. I mean, there's no doubt that's why it's exploding topside.
Yeah, and I've been on Coinbase. There's fundamental. Yeah.
Stay right there, folks.
Okay. All right.
Thanks, Paul. Take care,
We got
man.
swim lessons coming up, and then I'm Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. I'll be back. Thanks
man.
Go get him, folks.
Basil Chapman will be giving a 2-series webinar Wednesday, August 2nd and Wednesday, August 16th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Can sector rotation buoy the market into 2018? Each time the market feels it's ready to have a sharp decline, formerly weak sectors rally to hold the market up. This 2-webinar series will be free for Basil's opening call subscribers, and non-subscribers will also receive his daily newsletter for 1 month free as a trial subscription. Sign up for a 30-day free trial to Basil's daily newsletter, The Opening Call, and gain access to his subscriber-only webinar on August 2nd and Wednesday, August 16th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Can sector rotation buoy the market into 2018?
Hi, everyone. This is Basil Chapman, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at my webinar series.
To sign up for a 30-day free trial to Basil's daily newsletter and gain access to Basil's webinar, visit the front page of TFNN.com.